This will be a tutorial about how to create a visual merchandising window directive using Photoshop. When I create window displays, I start out by thinking of a brand that I want to work with, and then I research their current collections, and most of the time I also watch their runway show to see the kind of aesthetic that they are going for. After the researching process is done, it's a good idea to collect your thoughts by creating a sketch. This is just something I do to incorporate all of the different motifs or elements into one visual representation of what I want to create for the window. This is a good idea to incorporate into any sort of sketchbook or process work that you might have for a class. Since I wanted to use mannequins for this window display, I continued by cleaning up the image files I had downloaded of the mannequins. Using product from the current season, I dressed the mannequins, and this process may take a while because you want to make sure that each garment looks like it's actually hanging on the mannequin. You can watch the Photoshop tutorial I created for how to dress a mannequin if you have any confusion about how to do this. To create the tight effect on the mannequin, I highlighted her leg area using the selection tool and then added a darker color overlay. This is a lot more simple than downloading an image of a pair of tights and trying to make it fit the mannequin's legs. Fitting a shoe to a mannequin is a little bit harder than fitting a garment because, especially if they're in an odd position, you might need to use two or more images and blend them together to make it look like the mannequin is actually wearing the shoe. When creating the background for the window, I used some of the motifs that I had drawn in my sketch to find images on Google that I thought would be easy to replicate when creating an actual window. Make sure to use the Transform Grid tool to make every part of the window look like it's receding into the background. Finally, I like to take my final window display and add it to an actual storefront for the brand to see if it would fit in with their normal aesthetic. Here is an image of the final window display I created using Photoshop. Thank you for watching!